Yes, this is winging, because that means that I have, like, 4 minutes where I can just rot in this chair being like, hi everyone, hello, I am back. I'm tired. I'm so tired. And I know everyone's gonna be like, hi, tired, I'm blank, like you guys have been doing, but I'm dead. I'm just, thank you! I'm just, I don't want to travel for a good minute now. I don't want to see another flight. Like, if I get stuck in another flight anytime soon, I may end it. That may be the end of it. Because, like, so many flights, so many airports. I enjoy the World Cup, but like back to back traveling to the World Cup to and from, and then immediately going into my medical week, that's a bad idea. Yes, we are in a no-fly zone for I don't know how long. Hopefully a minute. Hi, welcome in, Besh. There's a chance that I just disassociate here for 2 hours. We'll see what I end up doing. I do have, what's it called? Clip Studio Paint open if I, like, don't know what to talk about and we're just gonna switch over. No syntax. No syntax. Strat. Shh. We finally started without a syntax. We can continue. It's too late. We're not even in the starting soon screen anymore. We're not on the warming up screen. Hop in Union Syndrome? That's not a horrible idea. I don't think I'm going to, just because it's one of those things where I'm like, my joints are bad. It's probably bad. Jesus, Punchy! Yes. Syntax fraud. Yeah, I'd like to do Union, but I don't know. I do have, like I said, I have, Clip Studio open if I decided to draw, because I still have those memes. Lich, welcome in! But at the same time, like, I am fried. I feel like I haven't recovered. Okay, so I was like, okay, I only have a few appointments. I have very little that I actually have to do, but I'm stuck in this city for an entire week. I'm gonna rest. My mom's AC was broken. It was broken. I was cooking. I was just there, hardly able to sleep, regretting it. But that's okay. That's all right. I survived, which is the important part. It seems that medical-wise, I am doing okay. I'm doing good, which is very nice to hear. There were some things that we're gonna test out, but besides that, like, yeah, it's all going good. So, you know what? I'll take it. Overall, it was good. And that's the important part, is that I'm alive, I'm good, I'm surviving. How were you guys? Damn, that's a no, we're good. So, it's actually funny. My doctor wrote a book, and he's been advertising to the office. And, like, when I went in, they're like, oh, I want blah, blah, blah's new book. He recommended it to me, blah, blah, blah. So I'm sitting down, I'm talking to him, we're yapping. Because he always, like, checks into my life. And I'm like, okay, blah, blah, blah. And we're all yapping and everything. I was like, oh, right. I wrote a book. And I'm like, oh, okay, he's gonna advertise it to me. No big deal, whatever. He's like, honestly, you're not depressed enough. I think you don't need it. So I'm just sitting there like, oh, thanks. But thinking like, oh no, it's one of those books. My doctor watches my streams. Honestly, I think he would vibe. I think he'd be okay with it. I don't think he'll ever find my stream. He's too... No. My doctor, like, he's mega busy, and when he's not busy, he's out there camping or fishing and doing stuff. I don't think I'm outdoorsy enough right now. Like, I would have to put on, like, a better background and, like, be like, hey guys, I'm coming to you guys from the woods. Strat, what did you mean by that? What? Nah, honestly, the doctors I do have now, I'm chill with. I'm good. If they came across, like, my stuff about my private life like this, I'm alright. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what you mean by that. I have no idea what kind of guy knows you've heard about, but, like, they're typically fine. I don't understand. Hi, Sin Doctor. I just realized the wrong. That's how I'm, like, out of it I am. Yeah, I don't know, Arson. I'm not sure. I don't know what that means. But yeah, my doctors are chill, and it's really good. And we may be having less medical weeks in the future, which makes me very, very happy. Because they might be pushed back to like a year instead of every 6 months. So less test, less stuff to do. We're all good. I'm very happy. I got to see some friends. Learned some very interesting things about friends. Is it true the World Cup was rigged and every player got threatened to lose? Apparently, obviously, that's how it goes. Didn't you hear? That's how Spain won. Less meds? No, not less meds. I actually have more meds. I have more meds, but that's okay. That's okay. If they address the issues, we're fine. Less medical weeks, which means less tests. Which means I'm not gonna look like a heroin addict. Because, like, right now, I'm covered in needle marks, not because of me, but because of getting so much blood drawn. So, you know, we take those. Spain without the pain. I think that's how it works, buddy. There you go. But yeah, that's where we're just surviving. This week, I have no idea how this week is gonna look, by the way, guys. It may just be me with my mind melting. That's such a visual. I mean, that's how my elbows are. If you, like, look, I mean, you can't see it very much, but if you look closely, you just see a bunch of, like, little dots from the years and years of all the lab work. It's not my fault. I'm not doing anything wrong. I just get blood drawn a lot. It happens a lot, and it's okay. It does bug me sometimes. And then sometimes I'm shocked when they struggle to find where to, like, draw blood from, because I'm like, what do you mean? There's literally a map. There's literally, like, a bullseye in the center. Like, what do you mean you can't find it? No, I'm not pointing. I'm actually putting lotion on. Because, my, like, entire skin is so dry after traveling. After her first hitch at the gacha, I didn't get addicted the first time. It was like the third or fourth time. Okay, get it right. Get it right. That's what a heroin addict would say. You know what? You're not wrong. I think the only difference is... You know what? Maybe I'm wrong. I shouldn't ask that question. I was gonna say, like... Is it the elbow where you shoot up heroin? But I don't think that's something that I'm supposed to ask. So we're not answering that. I'm assuming no. But I don't know, so... How did we get here? It's only been like 10 minutes. What are we doing? I'm gonna get, like, demonetized fast. What are you doing to me? Also, hi, welcome in, Chunk. As angels junkies? I didn't know that. Do you okay, am I the only one What is that? What's the greatest quote? Oh, Royale. I haven't finished Royale. Is it Royale, or are you talking about the gacha game? I hear okay. Has anyone actually played like Persona gacha here? Because I like everything I see about it is just kind of people complaining, but I am curious. Also, I don't know like how many people are on there. Oh, there is good and bad news depending on where you are on the topic, because I know chat was a little divided about this. There will be no Love in Deep Space stream. The gacha thing reminded me of that. So I know like some of you were like, it'd be funny, and then some other of you were like, I don't want to see this. I would leave. We're not getting it. They imploded. I know, they killed it! Incredible! They imploded it! No Peggle? You guys have a path to Peggle. There is no path to Love in Deep Space now. We're not gonna be in the lads. Nubis, welcome in! Yeah, they killed it. Apparently they were adding a guy, and then like, the fandom imploded. And they just removed the guy, and the entire coding imploded. And like, nothing was really added, and the game's kind of dying. And apparently there was combat! My friend was telling me that. She's like, yeah, I'm sure you don't know, but we had combat, and like, that hasn't been around for a while. And when they finally added like the sim stuff, I was like, oh, they're gonna just invest everything into here. And they started doing that. And they just took the guy away, and I was like, oh. Well, the only way you're allowed to play Persona is you're single 15 or in a polycule, so yeah. You know what? It fits. It fits. That wasn't even why. Okay, so I may be summarizing this wrong. They removed him because he was taking away resources from potentially the other guys doing stuff. Which, it's one of those things where it's like, what do you mean? I understand you don't want like too many love interests, but like, what do you mean? And no one's happy right now. They've been making like horrible money. I feel like joining in now would be like the pizza gif of coming in where the apartment's on fire. So, no lads, guys. We're not getting any lads. I'm sorry to break it to you. I was hoping to traumatize you guys with it, but like, no lads. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so I know, what was it? There was something going on in February. I think I was ill. But I didn't get to do the Valentine's Day stream, and I was considering doing it then. Yeah, exactly. That was the problem. That was a problem in CN, but now we're not gonna get it all. Yeah, in CN that apparently was a problem, and like Global wanted him, but CN was like, no, if they get him, like we need to, and we don't want him, so no one gets him, and it's kind of just the fandom fighting over like abroad. All I know is like Fujos are terrifying. Exactly, the Great Yaoi War. Welcome in, Bree. I don't get it. I don't understand what was going on there. I thought I was like, oh, okay, there's just another guy, but maybe it's because I'm used to like other gacha. All I know is the more parasocial the gacha gets, the more terrified I am of it. And I'm starting to realize that, because the fandom is scary. Slightly, what? I don't think I have enough brain cells this week to understand what is going on. But yeah, I don't know. I can't play it now. I feel like it's a sinking ship. There's no point now. It's a shame. I was kind of like ready to curse you guys with that. Besides that though, I will say I'm very happy that Arknights is not that parasocial, because I can't imagine that. Oh, the new character was 2 brown. Thankfully, I don't think that's it, because what was being explained to me is that people had issues with the 2 last ones that got brought in too, but not to this extent. Oh, God. Slightly tanned by whispering light near someone. They'll never add in someone like Thorns. They can't add in my king. They don't know how to do it. It's a miracle we have Thorns. I'm just gonna say that much. I'm happy for it though. I'm happy we do. I'm gonna stick to Arknights. We'll see if we do more gacha, because I do want to play like another gacha. I feel like I've been doing only Arknights. I mean, come on, it's true. Do you mean over there? No, I'm just tired. I'm like tapped out. I've been zapped. Too many flights. Too much heat. Way too much heat. And I was like, maybe I should just go to the pool. But it's a community pool, and I was like, I don't want to go outside in 110-degree weather and just burn until I get there. So I never made it. Behua, welcome in! I'm surviving. That's where we're at. It's okay. We're back in recovery. We're in, I am away from everybody again. And in my little fortress of solitude. Epic 7? What happened to Epic 7 again? We need to let out the yap quota for this week? You know what? The last week's yap quota. Don't worry. This week's yap quota will be met. I still don't know what I'm going to be playing. Which is Epic 7? Let me see. Immediately, a pretty boy with like green hair appears, and I'm like, nah. Where's my big titty girls? Okay, there we go. There's the big titty girls. It's an old school game. The way that it's lined up, it reminds me of FGO. Is this just FGO with extra steps? Oh yeah, we will absolutely, I do have that like ready in the game area tab thing, overlay, whatever that place is. I do have that set, so we can do that, but I'll be honest, I'm kind of curled up and I'm like cozy. When I said we're winging it, we're absolutely winging it. That's the second mobile game you played after Fire Emblem Heroes, and both you no longer touch. Didn't they add Ephraim into Fire Emblem Heroes? Yeah, they added a new Ephraim. There's so many Ephraims. We'll never get Ephadel, though. No, Ephadel's not in there. One guy! Are you enjoying Disneyland? What ride did you go on? You're never getting Ephadel. You need to give up on Ephadel. Like, it's over. Oh, no. Like, I just see artworks popping up, and, like, it doesn't even have, like... It has random people's artwork, not even, like, official artwork for them. I was coping, you misspoke. No, I did not misspeak. I know exactly who you're waiting for. Can we watch a funny video? Do you hate me talking that much? So, Epic 7 is still a thing, it's just there. Hey, good! I'm glad you're having fun. No funny videos. I don't want to figure that out. And I feel like... Okay, my entire concern whenever I share my browser is like, did I leave something open? My bank account is totally open right now. And like, there's no way my bank account's open. I haven't opened like my bank account on like PC in a long time. But at the same time, it's just one of those things. I need some jingling keys right now and you're not in. What do you want me to do? Am I supposed to like put Subway Surfer on here? Punchy, are you Gen Alpha? Mika, put some of those memes that you talk about so much. Oh god. Also, that reminds me, Bree. I got my molcajete. I brought my molcajete. My mom had one. She's like, do you just want to take it? So, Hololive Dreams, I've played one song on Hololive Dreams. That's all I've got it to play. I do want to play, though. I need to play more. But yes, I have my molcajete. I can make my salsas now, and I'm very excited. Are we going to become a React VTuber? Is that what's going on? Yeah, and it's in the shape of a piggy. It's in the shape of a little piggy, and I'm so excited to use it. Pre-seasoned. I don't have to season it. I don't have to worry about that. It's all set. It's all good. I just don't know what salsa to make first. I'm probably gonna like first make a guac though. That's literally what it is. It's so good. My piggy-shaped volcano bowl. That like, at some point I'm probably just gonna make a salsa and then just have chips and like salsa for my girl dinner. Cause slowly we're getting back to that. Tomatillo? That wouldn't be bad. I would have to broil them. Because we can easily make a green salsa, or... I think I want to do salsa roja. Oh. But yeah, that's... I need to figure that out. There's a few things I'm considering it. Okay, so... It's funny you say that, Strat. There's a lot of food that I can't find here. There's a lot of food I can find there for sure. So... I may or may not have had an entire suitcase full of food. And I don't mean like, oh, like we got some snacks, we got some goodies. No, I may or may not have like over a dozen prickly pears in my kitchen and like some fresh tortillas that haven't been cooked in the freezer. More tortillas because I had like the ones from Mexico. And now I have some blue cord ones. I brought back bread because I can't find good bread here. So I brought back like frozen sourdough that's from a good place. I have tamales, more tamales. So now I have my tamales de elote from Mexico and my like pork and beef tamales from the last state I was in. And then what else? I brought some things in. Oh, they had like ready-made meals in this place, and I like froze those, and I have barbacoa and birria and all this other stuff too. I have a lot. It was heavy. It hurt. It hurt carrying it. So that with my molcajete. I also brought salsas. I found no, not to find. I was given it to by my cousin. A Mexican version of chili oil? Like chiles mexicanos, but like in a chili oil form? So I'm kind of curious on having that like on some pho or something and seeing how that goes. I should make fazole. Are we gonna make fazole? You can feed a village with that? Yes! I have so much food! It's all in my freezer. My freezer may be struggling to close. Because that's not even including the things from Mexico. Yeah, there's a lot. Yeah, we might be making... Yeah, pozole is good, but like fazole? Like, we have the Mexican chili oil, so like... We could make some fazole. Honestly, Every single time I go back home, I always come back with a bunch of food. But this time even more, because I got, like, extra trips. You just made homemade tortillas and put cheese inside of it? Isn't that just a quesadilla? Unless you're chilango? Isn't that just a quesadilla? I wish I liked cheese for that reason. Because, like, that is such an easy dinner. That or grilled cheese, like, that's the easiest thing. Pupusa? Okay, yeah. You know what? You got a point. What kind of cheese? Yeah, Besh. You're the streamer now. What kind of cheese? Entertain me. I'm tired. Grilled cheese but with tortilla? I mean, that's just a quesadilla. Anubis, I think that depends a lot on where you're from in Mexico. Oaxaca? Okay. But yeah, I think the wording of that, because I know food changes a lot from, like, state to state in Mexico. Quesadilla with provolone. I mean, I guess it's possible. Bro, I know you have, like, you have all the ingredients probably in your kitchen right now. Just go make one. Oh, quesillo, not quesadilla. You made a quesadilla with ham? I know it's popular. Nah, what I want is enfrijoladas. That's what I want right now. You just woke up 30 minutes ago. Your eat time's in 3.5 hours? Get a snack. You hate beans? How could you, Punchy? How could you? Don't you also, like, hate rice? That's how I know you're not Mexican. You can't, like, hate beans and rice and be Mexican. Bro likes fiber in his diet. Look, Anubis. I need someone to yell at, okay? I enjoy a good old burger with my beer and fish. Fish! You see, that's another reason why we know you're not, like, American. What do you mean, burger and fish? Truck or something? You're not Mexican and you like rice and beans? Here's the thing. You don't have to be Mexican to like them. But you're not Mexican if you don't like them. You're having dinner with the fish? That's neat. Me, I mean, Punchy, yell at him. What was that hat? The, like... Fish fear me, women love me, but then it just gets more deranged, and it's like, fish fear me, women hate me. I should, like, model that hat. Oh, women want me, fish fear me. That's what it was originally. But then it just became the, like, women fear me, fish fear me, men turn their eyes away from me as I walk. No beast dare make a sound in my presence. I am alone on this barren earth. It's so dumb! Oh my god. That's the American dream? Nah, just Filet-O-Fish. What do you mean? Fish fillets? I'll be honest. I'm not... Okay. I'm just gonna say it because... Fish is best raw. Like, sushi got it right. Sashimi got it right. Pokeballs got it right. Fried, like, fish, I don't get. I don't understand it. Shrimp I'll accept cooked, but aguachile is kind of like peak. Ceviche is kind of peak. You hate me because I'm right! It's so good, like, I'll probably have an allergic reaction because I'm not supposed to have some types of fish, but like, it's so good! I'll do it anyway! I will be dying for the rest of the day, but it's yummy! Octopus is really good. Squid... Have I had squid before? Probably have. I know I haven't had calamari because I'm not like huge into fried foods. Yeah, I actually don't think I've had that. You see, that's why you make sure to like freeze it. You're supposed to freeze it in like a very specific type of freezer to make it safe so the parasites die. Also, like, my body is clearly a hostile environment to myself. Could you imagine it for a parasite? They won't thrive in there! They feel funny. I think what I find about squids more interesting is because, like, yeah, just remove the plastic when they're talking about, like, what's in the inner membrane. Yeah, but you can only get that through a specific freezer. You have to flash freeze it in a specific temperature. And for, like, a certain amount of duration. So you need a special freezer for that. At least that's my understanding. Getting all the nutrients from all the painkillers. Could you imagine they become stronger because of all the painkillers? Like, my medication strengthens them. Creates a super parasite. That would be insane. But you know what? I wouldn't be the first person in my family to, like, end up with the parasite. I know my uncle... here's some Sin lore. My uncle was given, like, 6 months to live because he has, he got worms in his brain. But now it's been, like, 30 years, and he's still alive. So, clearly they don't thrive in our bodies, okay? Like, it's genetic. Yeah, this is a war-torn city, holy hell. Oh god, isn't it, like, gone now? Aren't we, like... Haven't we moved on from the lettuce to now we're having a bunch of egg issues? You see, the most important thing is only my voice can be heard out loud. So clearly mine is the right one, Besh. It's alright, don't worry. The lettuce is still around? Damn. I want a salad. Cases have jumped? That ain't right. I want a salad. I miss salad! Now oh god, I'm just gonna have to have, like, my medieval peasant girl dinner, which is a loaf of bread and chicken. Because that, buy a rotisserie chicken, buy some good bread, and like, you've peaked. What's with the lettuce? The US is currently having an issue where a lettuce has parasites in it that gives you like super diarrhea. So like, it's kind of hard to eat veggies right now. Because you just risk getting a horrible parasite. Why is medieval girl dinner a thing? Have you never done that? Like, okay, so here's what you do. Like, yeah, like I said, you get some good bread. You get, like, some good rotisserie chicken. If you can, you light a candle and turn everything else off. And then you just eat in the dark. And for some reason, you will be incredibly happy. It's so good. Run from a car when you're tired. Run behind a car, you get exhausted. Welcome in, Phantom. Do you want to do that? Exactly! Like, you realize, like, oh, they had it right. You know that, like, gif of that rat just eating? That's how it feels like. That's the minimum? They had meat. They had bread. Can it be considered like peasants if you buy it from like a cheap grocery store? Besh, you're right! Some mead to enhance the experience. I need to find some good mead. I have not been able to like find a mead I like. Okay, so the first time I had mead was the best and worst thing I could have done because it was this place in Prague. And the mead was like made in-house. And it was a delicious like dessert mead, and it was so sweet. It was just sweet and like delicious and wonderful. It was like a nice honey mead. And I've been looking for anything that comes close in the States. And every single time I find a dessert mead, I'm like, all right, well, it's okay. It's not the worst thing I can have. But there's so much better alcohol that I'd rather have than that. So I need to find some good one. Junk, we're not getting into the politics of it because then everyone just gets angry. Any tea for today? No, I considered making some. And then I sat in my chair and I was like, I don't want to get up. When I say that we're rotting today, do I want some gumbo? Yes! The Disney... Yo. Okay, wait. The gumbo at Disneyland is goated. Please, share some. Oh my god, yes, I'm begging you. Yeah, but that's effort. Yeah, I'm just rotting. Look, I made dinner. I actually put effort into it. I made a good meal. Disney gumbo is good. Okay, so Disney, for the most part, has really good food. At least, like, the places I've been to and when I was working there. At least Disneyland. I'm not going to talk about Disney World. I haven't been to Disney World in a while. Ooh! Good luck at the gym! Be safe, please! But their food is good. It's delicious. Kind of pricey. And by kind, I mean mega pricey, but delicious. Can you, one guy, please enjoy some beignets for me? Tea. Absolutely tea. That's the only option. I don't drink coffee. Oh, that was funny. Just... when I take a sip out of my straw, it just wiggles my lips. Yee! I have my water right here. But yeah, Disney food, there's some really good food. One of the best things I had, it's like a snack more than an actual dinner. Well, then again, it was huge. It was these waffle fries covered in coleslaw, then with barbecue pork covered in barbecue sauce. It was so good. No, coffee I can't have. I'm not on fire with it. I do like coffee flavored desserts. Like every now and then I will have a coffee milkshake or like tiramisu, which has coffee, or like some coffee ice cream. But that's kind of where I end with coffee. I'm not huge on that. Oh, absolutely. Here's the thing. I don't go into Disneyland and buy the food thinking, oh, you know what? This is gonna make me thin. No, I go in being like, I'm probably gonna gain like 20 pounds, but like, that's a tomorrow sin problem. No, coffee itself I'm not a big fan of. Cheeseburger pie? Okay, wait. Let me see. 1 second, one guy. I may tell you to get something. I don't know if only Disney World has this one. Where is it? Does it have it? No! Okay, so Disney World has this thing, and you reminded me when you said Big Back Meal. It's this cream cheese filled pretzel, but it's like a sweet cream cheese. I highly recommend it. It is delicious. I have no idea how they fill it, but it's really delicious. Look, man, The reason why I encourage working out is because food is delicious. Gotta remember that. Food is yummy. Yeah, but it's not the same thing. The jalapeno cream cheese pretzel's not the same. Like, just get the mayonnaise if that's the case. Like, it's not the same. It is, though. What can I say? I really like food. It's why I have to make sure I'm good about it. Like, if it was up to me, I would be 5,000 pounds. But I'm like, no. We're not developing an eating disorder. We're gonna be good. Any good non-alcoholic drinks? I'm trying to think if there's anything in Disneyland. I'll be honest, I usually just got soda. I'm actually curious. I can't think of any of the drinks immediately. I know Blue Bayou had one, but like, it was a miracle I was able to get in. Don't expect people to be able to do that. So, what was it in Blue Bayou? Let me find that really quickly. Soda's just bad for you. Yes, I know. Soda's horrible for you. However, I am Mexican, thus I'm obligated to love Coke. Coca-Cola. I'm obligated to love Coca-Cola. Let's see. Where was it? Oh, the mint julep. That's what it was. Yeah, the mint julep was good. I think the place next to Tiana's or Tiana should have it. But that one was good. And obviously, the non-alcoholic version. Dude, the amount of, like, Coke that I drank. It's so good. It's so nice. And then there was this, like, specialty soda that I had back when I lived in my old state that I was able to find again. And I enjoyed that while I was at my mom's. I'm not gonna lie, soda's my vice. I can't afford that, man. I can't even joke about it. It's out of my pay grade. I ain't got the money. It's out of my pay grade. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Man. I want that gumbo. And I want the mole I had in Mexico City. I literally just ate. I literally ate like an hour ago. What am I doing? Why am I looking at food? What are you doing to me, one guy? Let's see, what other drinks are recommended? I know there was one at Pim's testing lab, but I don't remember which one it was. Piranha Pool. A pickle michelada. Ooh. Yeah, I think I would like go around and get some of the drinks and stuff. Talking about some there's really good food there. I think that's one of the things I miss about when I worked for the Mouse was the Food and Wine Festival. Start collecting syntax. Am I that low? Taylor, hi! Yes. We're all gonna take a nap. That's the route that we're slowly going towards. We're just gonna lay down and just eat. And see what happens. And randomly I yap and then I knock out again. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Napping is good. Okay. I have a love and hate relationship with napping. I think napping is good, but one, I don't nap for a nap period of time. I nap for like longer than it is. And then two, I always overheat. I end up like feeling gross. But I always have to shower before I sleep, and I need to sleep with my hair wet, which people tell me isn't good. And then like my fan running and my AC running. Yeah, exactly, Taylor! You're just like, So, I'm very particular. Like, that's how you guys know that I am guaranteed to be clean. Because I cannot sleep without showering. I get it. I don't blame you. I understand. I know some people are just like, oh, I'll just lay down and like fall asleep. I don't know. I don't know how they can do that. It honestly surprises me. I do admire them because like I too would love to just sleep all day. But here I am like, bedtime will eventually come. Oh, it's so stupid. That's alright. I will say, I also missed my bed. Oh my god. Even my mom walked up to me and was like, yeah, that mattress in that bed, it's time to replace it, isn't it? I was like, yeah, why haven't you replaced it if you do that then? Oh, you know. And then just walked away and I'm like, okay. You can do an on-demand nap? Damn. You gotta be clean. Okay. People who shower when they wake up baffle me. I don't know how you do that. You gotta do it before. Like, you get in, you're in your bed all clean, it's all cozy. And then you just sleep, and you feel cold, and it's great, because, like, you have extra blankets. Judgment, Strat. Judgment! It helps when you imagine yourself napping while trying to nap. I don't know why, but that's kind of cute. That sounds very cute. Where you're like, yeah, I have to think about myself napping to nap. You have 2 showers? I don't know if I could do that. Mostly, like, I understand some people are cool with that and everything, but I end up not wanting to leave my shower. I'm like, the water's warm. So, I just would not be able to. 4 a.m. cold shower! That's like, you guys have you ever seen those videos of how to be a successful person, blah, 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 and they're like, 4 a.m., go to the gym, 5 a.m., cold shower, like 5-minute cold shower, things like that. And it's like, 5:05 journal, like all those other shit. That's what I just think about. You do a quick one and a real good one when you sleep? Okay, that I can see. That's my routine every day. You know what? Never doubted you, Punchy. Water heaters is a luxury. Okay, that's fair. I am pampered. Pampered with a water heater. Who's Paul Allen? Who is this guy? Oh, he co-founded. Okay. Say, welcome in! You're surrounded by water? I mean, that doesn't necessarily mean you can have like a warm shower though. Yes! Okay, so I'm not gonna talk about it, Ryan, welcome in. I'm not gonna talk about it much because like I know a lot of people have not been able to see it yet, and I don't want to like say any spoilers. However, I landed, and then it was like the next day I was like, okay, guys, we're gonna go ahead and see the new Spider-Man. I was dying the entire time. My body was like, what are you doing? You should have just stayed in bed all day today. Like, you were not supposed to like go out after do an entire travel day. But I really enjoyed it. Are you early? You're kind of like midway through. That's okay. Welcome in. I saw it, very happy with it. I think it's one of the few Marvel movies that's been recent in works. I recommend it to people who are Marvel fans. I'm not gonna say the character's name. No one please say the character's name, but if you've seen it, you'll know. I do find it funny that some people are complaining about that character and the consequences of their actions being kind of non-existent. And I find that hilarious because I'm like, yes, welcome to this franchise. Yo, you maxed it out? Yes, we're talking about the new Spider-Man movie. And I'm talking it in kind of cryptic codes because I don't want to spoiler it for anybody. I highly recommend you guys seeing it. I enjoyed it. I actually really enjoyed it a lot. As per usual, Marvel movie has Marvel cameos. Did not feel shoehorned in. Actually felt like there. Good amount of little things. There's some nitpicks here and there, but like, honestly, it was good. Did you hear, Strat? He got married! He's the CEO of Marital Sex now. So, he has gotten a promotion. I'm like really glad that, honestly, everybody in there, I'm fine with it. Hey, that's why he's the CEO! Damn right, exactly. No, everything was really good. Enjoyed the characters. Enjoyed the movie. I kind of want to watch it again. 6 rep, 4 sets, going for 7 rep next? Becca, you got this. Just remember to listen to your body. Whenever you like max out a machine or do a lot of weights, listen to your body. You don't want to hurt yourself. But as long as you're listening to that and you can do it, go for it. Holy man. Oh my god, I'm so proud of you. Which one was the last one before this? Let's see. Was before this? Oh, yeah, no. Just double checking. Fantastic Four? Fantastic Four, even when I watched it, it was one of those things where I didn't even have like a good movie bias. It was one of those things where I'm like, damn, this movie blows. I did not enjoy it. It's just one of those things where I didn't vibe with it, and I was very worried that we would not have like another good Marvel movie for a while. I think the only ones that I've enjoyed recently, Thunderbolts I enjoyed. I can't say anything about Brave New World because I haven't watched it. Deadpool and Wolverine I enjoyed. Guardians 3 I'm blocking that shit out. We're not talking about that one. A lot of them I'm realizing I haven't watched. Which kind of just tells me, I think the reason why is one of the like last ones when I was watching most of them was Multiverse of Madness. And I watched that and I was like, oh, okay, we're done. And I just couldn't anymore. I know! Apparently, okay, so this is what I said. I basically was like, this is the first Spider-Man to feel like a Spider-Man film. And apparently all we needed to do was make him depressed. Also, oh no, I can't say that. I can't say that. Oh my god, I nearly give a spoiler. Well, yeah, I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it. Here's one post about him getting married. Yeah, exactly. You need to have a depressed Spider. It works so well. Like, I think I really enjoy Spider-Man when he's about to give up and everything in the world is telling him to give up and he still doesn't. It's an honor. I feel like people come to me for sex advice all the time. Honestly, not sure. It kind of seems like there's an ironic thing, but also I'm not going to turn it down. That's kind of funny. He's Marvel's punching back, but he keeps getting up. That's the thing. Here's the thing. That's what I really enjoy. I don't know. I like characters who, even when everything's against them, even when you have all the options to give up, and quite frankly, you easily could, you keep going. It's something that I really, really enjoy. And those are the ones that I admire. And like, Spider-Man here, this is the first time where I'm like, yeah, that feels like Spider-Man. It's the little spider curse. No, it's just one of those things that I'm very happy for. As long as MJ's not given cancer by him, we're good. As long as they don't make a deal with the devil. I think it depends on what that deal is. As well as the fact that sometimes when they make a deal with the devil, that in itself is giving up. If that makes sense. You have to have the angst. Don't manifest things, please. What, you're telling me you don't want the radioactive cum? That's not something you want to be canon in the MCU? Oh man. That and like Gambit's lobotomy are two things that I still find crazy were ever written into Marvel. Stop! I know! Oh my god, the amount of people who like learned about Gambit's lobotomy makes me so happy. Like, yeah, what do you mean he was an Omega mutant, level mutant? Okay, here's the thing. Spider-Man is like Miku. Every Spider-Man is canon. That's the thing. He just couldn't control his powers, unfortunately. I know. And they lobotomized my boy. That's okay. It's okay. He's happier now. He's good now. He has like a loving wife. It's good. It's all right. Unless we're talking about X-Men 97, in which case nothing is good right now and everything's over. Okay, really quickly. I want your guys' opinion on something. Because quite frankly, I don't want the like Fox Charles Xavier. Joshua, welcome in. I want Rat Fuck Charles. And I don't know if anybody else is on there with me. I want Charles that I see him and I hate him. Because that's the one thing that Fox did well. They made Charles Xavier likable. Penguin, hey, welcome in. And I don't want that. I want Rat Fuck Charles. I want me to see him and immediately go, everything is worse because of you. So that's what I'm hoping happens with Marvel right now. What are we talking about right now? We're just talking about Marvel in general. Ratman Charles? I want Rat Fuck Charles. I want him to basically leave and go after that cloaca in the sky because goddamn, he can't keep it in his pants and everything is like on fire on Earth. Movie. Not talking about the game yet. The game yet, I do want to talk about later. Look, man. If you know anything about Charles in the, like, comics, it's horrible. He literally is! He literally is! that man will make everything worse. And he pisses me off so much, and I kind of want to see that. I think that's something that I'm excited for. I want the X-Men to piss everyone else off because it's how they should be. And it's so dumb. It's so stupid because like the X-Men are ridiculous. They're ridiculous, man. They're so messy. He's trying his best, mind wipes you. Yeah, just puts you in a Holocaust dream for the heck of it. How expensive it is to get into comic here? I don't know how pricey it is for you, but I do know that there is an app that lets you read all the Marvel comics for like a monthly fee. I do know it might be too pricey still, but there is that option for people who are trying to find like an economical way to get into comics. Unfortunately, DC doesn't have anything, as far as I know. But there are some options to read some comics without having to buy every single issue. Although, like, that is good to have. It's nice to have some of those issues. As far as the game goes, because Penguin brought it up, Damian Priest is voice acting the new character, and I'm so excited. Yeah, Marvel Unlimited or something like that. The $8 all-you-can-eat sushi I consider is expensive. Oh, that is a shame. I'm sorry to hear that. That is true, one guy. Although, are they easy to find? I'm kind of curious about that. Like, because I know manga and everything, like you can easily find that, but like comics? Welcome back. Kinda. Okay. No, the ones that I want to do, I want to get into Red Hood and stuff. That's kind of hard. If you know where to find, yeah, it's easy. Okay. It's over? What do you mean it's over? Yeah, I know for like DC, I'm not going to be able, I have to like pay out of the ass for anything. We're talking about comics. Sometimes it's easier to pirate them. There are some that are kind of like impossible to find now. I think that's why I really enjoy the fact that like Marvel has an app. That was a smart idea. If there's anything DC should copy, it's that. Red Hood, not the Hood. Red Hood. Oh, you're talking about Damian Priest. Yeah, no. Damian Priest has betrayed you. He is the Hood. And I kind of want to see his wonky, like, ultimate thing, because it's hilarious. Yeah, you hate him because of, like, what was it? What Marvel IP was it that you watched? But you hate it because of that? Yeah. No. I want to read about Jason Todd. I don't care about the Hood. The only reason why I'm kind of interested in the Hood right now is because Damian Priest is, like, doing that. Yeah! WWE Damian Priest! I never got into Ghost Rider, so yeah, like, you're safe. You're good. I'm not gonna... That's not something that I'm looking to get into. Wait, what? WWE's Damian Priest is the new voice actor for the new character for Marvel Rivals. Like, it was suspected, but, like, it's been guaranteed now. Because we got some of the voice lines like, oh, that's 100%. I just hope... Please. Okay, you know what? Penguin, maybe you'll hate him. But if he goes Whippa, that... Honestly, I would be so happy. Please just let him say Whippa. That would be the funniest thing to me. I would vibe with that so much. He does! Oh my god. Okay, I'm sorry. Penguin, you're wrong. The Hood is amazing. Okay, here's the thing. He doesn't hate him because of the design. He hates it because of the character. Let me see. Someone else must have commented on it. I know he does a little dance. He's built to suck. Well, that's why he's bisexual Undertaker. I'm like looking for it. Please, please. Wow, the not suited for work artist got on that fast. His gimmick is he sucks. The Hood, I don't know much about him, so I can't explain much. I'm just gonna reiterate what Penguin said. He basically steals Ghost Rider for like a little bit, and if I remember correctly, it's one of those situations where he doesn't need the entire vengeance or anything like that. The downside to summon anything of Ghost Rider. So it sounds like he's a little bit of a Mary Sue. Suck from the Hood! Oh no, Anubis! Oh no! I do like how he just becomes a gun though. I need to see if he says Whippa. Please, please let him say Whippa. I can't see it. Watch the Hood reveal? Watch it now? Yeah, okay, but I'm not gonna screen share because I'm too lazy. I just want, let me see. Yeah, because I actually haven't watched it. I will say the voice does not fit the face. Just the audio's fine, but I'd have to like work on my set. We're bringing this. We're not like being serious. He's just Reaper. This is just Reaper. He's just Reaper. Pro. And then does nothing interesting. I'm not even finishing it. That's just Reaper. They just remade Reaper with Damien's priest voice. That's kind of funny, I'm not gonna lie. And made sure Penguin hates him. And Punchy. You guys are gonna hate it when like everybody's playing him. But no, I actually don't know much about him. One of the few ones that I know. Not the first time Rival steals from... I mean, yeah, they both steal from each other constantly. I did see his ult. I saw like a little bit of it where he just becomes like a gun thing. And somebody commented like, I want to see the Lord version of this. And I agree. I want to see the animated Lord for like the gun transformation. You're gonna have a good time counterpicking for a while. Who is gonna be his counter, if you guys know yet? He hasn't... Okay, see, there's another immunity. Okay, his ult kind of makes me laugh. It's the Gun Devil! Yeah, you're not wrong! I don't think his face fits him unless it's a new costume. Unless it's the like, oh yeah, he's Dominican Buffy costume, if that makes sense. Nathan, welcome in! You can portal his ult? Oh my god. That would be funny. I kind of want to see that. Please, please, Penguin, do that. Yeah, the outfit is 100%. I'm Dominican Puppy. He can't move, so yeah. I think it depends if he can do the name warp type bubble, because I know he saw like a little bit of immunity bubble. If it's name warp type where he can also float a bit, that might be a challenge. But if he just goes straight down, just portal him, yeah. That's not a horrible idea. But besides that, who else do you think? Because, I mean, that's his ult, but what else? I am curious to see how he plays and everything. Let me see if I can find the... Here you go. I will post this in general voice so that way people can see I'm Dominic and Buffy. There he goes. Why do they immediately get on there? Sorry, I'm just baffled by how quick not suited for work artists get on new characters. But then again, he's been out for a while, technically. Sinful Blackout? What? Oh, it is called Sinful Blackout! Yeah, I'm telling you. I'm telling you. That's Puerto Rican or like Dominican as fuck. And then he has like the little dance. Let me change it so we can really see it there. Ba, 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 ba. I'll be honest, no. I also don't know what's going on with the music there, but who knows? All I know is I'm happy that it's Damian Priest. Besides that, hoping MCU is good. I did see Jubilee's getting buffed, which I don't think she needs a buff, as somebody who's been playing her a lot. Legit think people just need to learn how to play characters. Is it like WWE slop for you? I mean, Punchy, WWE is already slop right now. Let's be honest. Let's be honest. I haven't watched WWE in such a long time. Because I got tired of it. I got tired of the same storyline every 5 minutes. I was like, I can't do this anymore. I need to stop watching this. And it's sad because I love Rhea so much. But now I can have something WWE related without having to watch WWE. I'll probably see Damian Priest more in Rivals than I would watching WWE. I require people to learn how to think and while playing, like, ruin the fun. I saw somebody complaining that were like, Jubilee does like 1/4 of what Cloak and Dagger does with like 5 times the effort. And I was just thinking about the fact that's like, no, she has a bit like higher skill ceiling and she can do more than Cloak and Dagger, but you guys don't want to learn her because it's easy to just throw and not look. Yeah, I know. She's so cute. Ultron has 2 things? Ultron, yeah, isn't he getting a ult buff? A laser and a drone? Look, man. They're complaining that, like, Jubilee was, like, nothing, whatever. It doesn't matter about Ultron, because the reason Ultron doesn't matter is at the end of the day, he's not a cute girl, so, like, the girly pops don't want to play him. When he gets, like, a girl skin, maybe people will care. But, like, they're not gonna care. Well, they're just complaining that people, like, want to play Jubilee and stuff. It's like, bro, Jubilee... Honestly, if you know how to play her... Look, man, if you want to play Jubilee well, it's all about cock and ball torture, okay? That's all you need to know. Learn about cock and ball torture, and, like, Jubilee, peak. So good. Okay, Ultron's not gonna... No. Ultron's gonna get nerfed because he's Ultron. It doesn't matter that Hood defeats him. Yeah, they forget that they can do the... Okay. It has made Cloak and Dagger worse in the sense that people keep forgetting about Cloak more. It is one of those things where I'm kind of like just pissed off because half the things you can do and help the team, people now are trying to do with just the like ice team up, and they don't understand. Or like, don't go to the point alone when your team isn't nowhere near and there's like no overtime or anything like that, and just become ice in the middle of the point. You're just gonna get surrounded. It's just like Hulk transforming into Banner. It's like you're just gonna get surrounded and everyone's gonna be excited about who can kill you first. The less you care about the X-Men in the game. You see, Punchy? That's how I know you're not a real X-Men fan. That's how I know. Now, you see, for me, I know X-Men are probably the worst thing to happen to Marvel, and that's why they're my goats. Like, that is my telenovela. I know for a fact everything that they do could have just been fixed with some communication or some thoughts. But they don't have that. They don't care for that. Like, they're too busy causing romantic drama for each other and like traumatizing each other and making things worse for everyone around them. And that's why I love them. They're made for me. Went from self-preservation ability that helps the entire team to, yeah, exactly. Just for one. The amount of times that I've seen people die because she just doesn't do the cloak form, or people are starting to call them Dagger. What do you mean you're calling them Dagger? It's Cloak and Dagger because you have the two of them. You have a good kit to use whenever you're in trouble. Please take advantage of it. The amount of times that I've like, no one uses the blind or the heal like line more. It's always just heal botting and then doing it poorly and then randomly switching to Cloak to like tickle someone's balls because it barely does any damage when the rest of the team needs healing and you don't know when to use it effectively, and then you're calling out things that make no sense because I'm a Lord Cloak and Dagger. You know what that means? Yes, it means that you just played them. Nightcrawler! Okay, Nightcrawler is the only one with the brain cell. And his biggest issue is he's too empathetic. And when I'm not saying that as a real criticism. I really enjoy how Nightcrawler is what theoretically a Christian should strive to be for. But at the same time, he excuses so many things that the mutants do that he becomes part of the problem. Because that's another thing. Like, the X-Men and all the mutants will forgive each other for causing all of this genocidal issues. That's ridiculous. Like, the amount of times Magneto has been forgiven. The amount of times that, like, we just forget about Magneto's, like, huge issues and like, his entire, like, history of crime and terrorism and everything. Because that's, like, Charles's boy. Or, like, all the unethical stuff that Jean and, like, Emma and any single time, every single, like, psychic or anything goes into someone's brain and just affects everything they do, and it's like, oh, well, whatever, we're just skimming over that. Because the X-Men have no morality, and I kind of love that. Mind wipes the city, exactly, you just forget about it. It's like, it's not a problem. No one can remember, it's not a problem. And that's kind of what I want. I want the moral ambiguity. He is a good dude. He's absolutely a good dude. He is that friend you want. He is there to be everyone's shoulder to lean on. He will do his best to protect everybody. But sometimes he needs to accept there's some bad people. He's doing human experiments! Exactly! They're all train wrecks, but that's okay because they're my train wrecks. Like, I think nearly everybody on the X-Men team has had a horribly troubled past. Like, we're not even talking about like, oh, they did like 1 or 2 bad things. No, no, like domestic terrorist level types things. And I'm excited for that. I understand why people hate mutants. I'm not gonna lie, like, whenever someone says that it makes no sense that people love Spider-Man or like Captain America or whatever and they hate mutants, no, I get it. Because every single time a mutant comes around, they mess everything up. Cyclops, fuck Cyclops, fuck Cyclops, fuck Jean. I'd say fuck Xavier if it wasn't funny that, like, maybe because I grew up with the fact that, like, it was good Xavier, and then I was like, who the hell is this guy? Holy shit, he sucks. But yeah, I am #1 Cyclops and Phoenix hater. Oh my god, no. I hate them so much. Both of them need to just die. The amount of times that they just make everything worse for everybody just because of their own selfish... It's not even about mutants. It's not even about that. It's because, like, this works for me. But the second you do it, I'm gonna criticize you. At least stand on the ground that, like, you would forgive them if they did it. You hate him? Honestly, that doesn't shock me that you do. I wasn't a Nightcrawler fan for the longest time. I'll be honest, I'm not a huge fan, honestly. I put up with him because he is a voice of reason. Oh, absolutely! Magneto! Okay, I love Magneto. Another, like, he sucks, but I love Magneto. He is a great antagonist. And that's what he was meant to be originally. Magneto and Charles suck in a good way. Cyclops and Jean suck in a bad. Also, you can't even say he cheats on Jean at least once, because Jean is known for just like going ahead, and every single time her and Cyclops have an issue, she goes to Logan and like puts a collar on that guy, leads him on, and then it's like, I can't. Cyclops, even though I slept with you, I can't. Cyclops. I will say I don't enjoy how they sidelined Emma's plotline in 97, because what's going on in 97 right now should have been Emma's plot. They're horrible. They're both horrible to each other. Honestly, Punchy, I wouldn't be shocked. Like, the only healthy relationship that I can think of is Rogue and Gambit. There's some kinky motherfuckers. But, like, at least what they're doing to each other is consensual. Because, like, Emma... Bro, Emma makes Cyclops look like Wolverine at one point when they fuck. Wolverine has so many issues. There's, like, so many... It's just bad out there. Whenever Wolverine gets a love interest, she's gonna die. It's over. She's not gonna have a good time. If she survives, it's not gonna be in a good way. It's just bad. Obviously, we already talked about Jean and Cyclops. Like, those two are horrible, and they're made for each other. Yeah. Well, here's the thing. I actually appreciate the fact that it took a while to actually become a thing. They grew close to each other. And they, like, actually became something that is healthy. And I respect it. Because, like, here, let me see what other X-Men couples. Storm? I know Storm has a few different ones. We all know how Storm and... Well, actually, we don't all know how Storm and T'Challa ended. For those of you who don't know, T'Challa just cheated on her. So, like, that's another one. I forgot that Colossus and Kitty were a thing for a while. I don't know much about Colossus and Kitty's relationship now that I think about it. That one, I don't know how healthy it is. He's still naughty. That's fine. Look, that's fine, man. I still don't know how healthy that one is, but I mean, it can't be as bad as any of the other ones. Angel and Psylocke were a thing? Oh, it was on Uncanny X-Men. Okay, that's why. 2010. Forge and Storm. That one can be healthy depending on when it's written. Cable. Okay, Domino! Domino's a goodie. I do want to see how they do Domino. If they're gonna keep her like they did in the MCU or not. Is there any, because like a lot of these are also like Nightcrawler and Rachel Summers? That one I didn't know about. That feels wrong. That feels so wrong. Oh god. There's no way. I didn't know about this one. There is no way. Bro, that is your homie's daughter. Depending on what run you're in, you helped raise her. Nightcrawler, what are you doing? Nathan, that was your goat. What's going on there? Yeah, Logan will just be miserable, and then he always goes back to Jean, and then Jean is just an issue, and I hate Jean and Logan so much. Nightcrawler goes for Rachel Summers. That's one of his pairings. That is something that happened in the comics. What is going on with your goat? What is he doing? This feels wrong. Then again, it's X-Men. It's X-Men. You know what? Time travel and stuff happens. Honestly, yeah, the more I look at it, it's only Gambit and Rogue who have healthy one. We all make mistakes? Grooming is not just a little mistake! I can see that. I know he's a lot of people's favorites. Huh? Yeah, Strat! Huh, indeed! Okay, so Rachel Summers is the daughter of Scott and Jean. Nightcrawler is someone who has been on the team for a long time. Depending on the run, Nightcrawler knows her as a child. She's an adult in this run, thankfully, but kind of weird they're in a relationship. You forgot the Rachel situation? I don't like that, if I'm gonna be honest. They should have just paired her with someone that they introduced. There's so many X-Men. Why would you do Nightcrawler? Why would that be the one that you go for? You were browsing Hello ID, then bam, grooving. I'm like, oh, yeah. I don't know how I feel about that. It makes me a little uncomfortable. Go look at the gym, Penguin. Be safe. It's kind of odd. Keep hating. I know, you gotta keep hating. I haven't done anything with X-Men in 20 years. You're good, Nathan. You're fine. Don't worry. This was in 2017 that it happened. So I'm not shocked. I was surprised by it too. Don't worry. Yeah. Not a fan of that. Not a fan of that. I can't say that's good. Really don't think that was a good idea in the slightest. I mean, I feel like that's what you have to kind of do if you're into comics. Because, like, there's just so much. There's so many comics, you're not going to read all of them. Which Like anime, I tried for a while. Back when my friend worked at a comic book store, I would pick up as many weeklies as possible, especially because she would give me her employee discount. I was like, sweet, sweet, we're gonna do that. There's only so many comics you can read. And some comics are trash. I will never stop hating on New 52. Oh, absolutely. A lot of like bad runs aren't necessarily because of like, wait, well, let's be honest. A lot of X-Men do some stupid shit and it's in character, but a lot of writers mess it up. And I hate when writers who notoriously hate a character get the like ability to write or draw for them. Because they always mess up the character. They always mess up something in lore. And then there's like weird situations where these characters become iconic because the writers are being weird or stupid. Like Psylocke. Psylocke was not supposed to be stuck like in an Asian woman's body for as long as she was. She was supposed to be reverted, but the writer got taken off, so it's like, oh yeah, his fetish was never removed. We forgot about that. How do we reset this? How do we fix this? And then like years and years later, it finally gets fixed. It takes forever, but it's like, oh yeah, we forgot to address that. I think it's time. Well, I know a lot of people were happy that there was finally an Asian character, not being aware that she was actually an British woman. And it was just this guy's fetish of like body swapping. And I may be wrong there a little bit. But they got stuck with them and that's why you have like two Psylocks, which is, what's current Psylocke's real name? Because it was Betsy for a while. Quinnon. Where Quinnon is like the current one and Betsy was the one that was inhabiting her body for a while. So that was a lot. What year was that? Yeah, she got resurrected in 2018. It went from the 90s, from the mid-90s to 2018 because they forgot to fix this. And like by the time they had her, they were like, we can't do this. We don't know how to do it. I guess she's an Asian character now. But yeah, I am kind of glad that we have Quinnon now. I might want to pick up her stories. I do know that, like, I got into Betsy a little bit because I got the Kotobukiya figure. Which, by the way, oh my god, I still love that. I have the Psylocke Kotobukiya and I have the Jubilee Kotobukiya. Back when everyone hated Jubilee, she just sprinkles on fireworks. And they, like, went on this entire route of trying to figure out how to fit her. And like, now she's vampire and has a kid and all this and stuff. And now it's vaguely British. I know, something like that. They had to fix it because, like, a lot of people still don't know about Quinnon as much as they know as Betsy. Because Betsy was integrated into, like, Marvel for such a long time. And people forget that she's, like, what, Captain Britain now? Yeah, Captain Britain. Which is always weird for me to see. Where she just has Excalibur. Yeah, there's also Psy. And Canon. Which is an Ultimate X-Men number 8's like cover is so cute. There's also who's Psy? There's a few different ways. So some superheroes have like variations of like who plays them and what plays them, who becomes them. And there's a few different versions of Psylocke. So the main one is Betsy and Quinnon, which was Quinnon's body and like Betsy's soul. But like there's 4 other Psylocks. Insane to me. That is crazy. I didn't know about the other 4. There's still so much I need to learn about Psylocke. I will say, I am just glad that, like, we're having good Marvels content. That's all I need. We're eating well right now. With Spider-Man and that, we're eating well. I'm very excited. I still can't believe Spider-Man was good. More baddies? I'm in. There's a lot of baddies, man. If you want baddies, there's so many good mutant baddies. They are war criminals, though. I would ask, go watch Spider-Man, but you're not gonna go watch Spider-Man. Are you gonna main Spider-Man? I feel like everyone's maining Spider-Man recently. You're gonna watch the Minions movie this weekend? I mean, that is your brand. You know, maybe it's not a horrible idea. I know how many of you are into older women, and like Minions seem to be like thriving with boomers. So maybe you guys can find some cougars. War criminals in my game? Arknights play real. Exactly. Look, man, maybe he'll find a cougar. There's so many of you into them. Maybe it's not a bad strategy. No, I want to go rewatch Spider-Man. As long as she's cute, she can do whatever she wants. I respect women's wrongs as much as I do women's rights. The last time you were hyped for a Marvel project, it was Daredevil. I just started watching Daredevil. It seems okay. What was your issue with Daredevil? I'm not like hugely into it, and like I've only watched a few episodes, but if you don't mind telling me. Okay, here's the thing. Spidey, either they don't know how to play them, or the second they do, they're terrifying. He has such a huge power gap that you never know what's gonna happen. And I think that's really cool about him. But it's also very, very scary because when you come across a good Spider-Man, you realize like, oh no, this character is horrible. And not for like the sense that he just sucks. Horrible in the sense that like, I never want to see this character be played against me again. I do appreciate the fact that every single time I see a Spider-Man skin though, I can't tell the difference on first hand. Like, I have to look at... If you ever put me with another Spider-Man in my lobby, I will never be able to tell you if they have the default outfit or one little variation. I would say he's worse than Tracer, because, like, at least Tracer, she was relatively easy to pick up. Black Panther's another one, but Black Panther, I think the skill level for Black Panther is a little bit lower than the skill level for Spidey. But I kind of agree. A good Black Panther is terrifying. And then recently, I don't know what's been going on with Thing and Johnny's team up. There's been some terrifying things lately. That just dives you and gets you, and it's like, huh. I didn't know we could do that. And like, he's just floating around everywhere, and it's like, he had good mobility, but like, this is insane to me. Who else? Because I think like Magic, you can pretty much counter if she goes in your back line. Black Panther is the one that like sometimes is an issue. Spider-Man, if there's a good one, it's terrifying. Iron Fist! He's just there kicking air, and then he just dies mid-air, like coming towards you. He's a little mosquito that you just like spray, and like every now and then he might hit you a bit because like he's sucking the blood out, but then like as long as you get healed, he's just there. There's very few Iron Fists that terrify me. Obviously like a really good one would terrify me, but like those, I don't really come across those. Good Spideys and good Black Panthers are what terrifies me. Now I just want to play Rivals. Then there's Adam, who just doesn't care. I was like, look at the heroes. The first one that appeared was like Adam, and Adam is just there. He just pulls a Johnny Bravo with the huh, heh, heh. Yeah, you're right, and it just dies. Because the tanks overall, I feel like they're pretty good place. Who has the lowest win rate? Deadpool with Duelist Deadpool with 47. 44% with Moon Knight? Moon Knight has the lowest win rate? Damn, Anubis out here throwing. There's no way. Why is it Moon Knight? Why does Moon Knight have that? Mag is kind of busted. I feel like Mag, thing. Venom is the one that's busted right now. Anubis, your character has the lowest win rate. Can't say you're surprised. I mean, I'm not shocked, but like 44% win rate? That actually surprised me. Who has the highest? There's no way. There's no way. Okay, there's something's wrong here because 57 for Storm, 58 for Ultron. 58 for Mantis. That Mantis I can kind of see. 57 for Penny. Penny right now is kind of strong, so that makes sense. But Storm? And Ultron? Yep, more win than defeat. Okay, you got this, man. I can't speak about Moon Knight. After Overwatch, I usually don't play them unless I think they're hot or cute. They buffed Penny, I think. Penny has her new team up, which gives her multiple nest. And it's so OP that it's kind of getting nerfed in the upcoming season. Storm can be really old. Yeah, but then again, you can say that like about most ults, though. Most ults are really, really good. I just want to play Rivals now. I think after I hop off, I'm going to play Rivals. Which is bad, because I have some things I gotta do. Because Deadpool Vanguard being at 46 didn't surprise me. Oh, Jubilee currently... Oh, well, that makes sense. She just came out. Jubilee has the highest pick rate at the moment. With 24%. It doesn't make, like, doesn't shock me at all. And then nobody picks Wolverine. Although I have seen more of Mr. Fantastic, so I'm like, kind of shocked that that's so low. It is kind of cool to see the stats every now and then. Mr. Fantastic, his ult is goofy as hell. I never fully understand it. It is weird to see that he just has like a 1.7% pick rate, yet he has like 56% chance of winning. Absolutely Luffy base. Or Luffy, or however you say his name. You can definitely see the inspiration. I'm like starting to become brain dead. You guys need to take over the conversation. I'm out. I'm dead. I talked about comics for like an hour. Maybe I should just stop streaming now. Take a nap, play Rivals, do something. I did almost make it to 2 hours! Actually, let's figure out what we're gonna stream this week. Before I forget. You guys are gonna be my guinea pigs from right now. Because I know I could do Yun. You've been lurking? That's okay. 11 minutes? Let's try to make it to the 2 hour mark then. We can do it. I can push myself. There was some games that I wanted to play with you guys, but I don't remember what it was. Guys, what games I was going to play for you guys? You're not here for a good shake. That's okay. I'm thankfully, like, okay. The good thing is, I should be back. Excusing an emergency or, like, a bad flare-up, I should be gone. Tell us the titles. I don't remember the title. That's why I'm asking you guys. What game was I supposed to play for you guys? What was the title? There was a game I wanted to play for you guys. Da, 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 da. Deadly Premonition? Devil May Cry? I don't know if I want to play Devil May Cry or no. What's Deadly Premonition? Unfortunately, this does not seem Syncore. I'm sorry to break it to you. Paparazzi? I still don't have Paparazzi. I still don't have it, unfortunately. I know Okami was one that I wanted to play for you guys. Anubis, I see you playing Marvel Rivals. How dare you? How dare you tease me? What about horror games? Horror games are funny. Horror games are funny to me. You rat bastard. I never got to play Okami and I've always wanted to. So I'll probably do that, which technically is not an indie game, but... I don't know if I'm gonna die for a bit. I'm probably gonna do Rivals though. You've never heard of that game? I'm surprised. Okami is very popular. Where is it? Oh, that one. Okay, I might be doing one of those. I have to see if somebody will join me for a stream. I may have to bug someone and see if she can join me. Because I got something specifically because of somebody. Okay, but Okami is autism gaming. Da, 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 da. I also got Still Wakes the Deep, but I don't remember anything about it. That is a horror game. We could do that. Or should we save that for October? Patapon? Let me see. No, you're loud! Okay, there you go. Patapon. Oh, this looks cute! No, I have not played it. I have not seen it. I'm kind of curious about playing Holodori more. Maybe I'll stream that because I haven't had the chance to like play it at all. But I'm so bad at it. They are Sidcore. They're goofy little guys. Patapon? The one that Nathan suggested. Oh, Holodori is cute. It's really cute. Okay, I'll add that to my wish list and maybe eventually I'll get it. I need to play games that I have, though. They chant. Oh, that's cute. I'll be honest, I had never heard about Patapon. Pata. That's cute. That's cute. I did get Danganronpa. Crow Country? Do I have that one? That is Syncore. No, that's not the one I'm thinking of. Okay, that one's not Syncore. But Danganronpa I've been considering streaming for you guys, so that's also not an indie game. There are a few ones that I've saved for a while that I've been trying. Oh man, it's nearly been a year. There were more Halloween ones. I got a lot of Halloween ones. And then I ended up playing Killer Frequency, and that game like bored me. I still also need to do Hades. But once again, none of these are being indie games. I kind of also want to do a dating sim. But like not a good one, if you guys understand. I want a bad dating sim. I need somebody to recommend to me like a horrible dating sim that is like suited for work. No, no, no. We have 2 months till October. You scared me for a second. I was like, it's already September? No, we have 2 months till October. Date everything? Is it actually good though? Date everything is good and bad? Okay. Let me see. Oh, it's already on my wish list. Yeah, we'll do that eventually. Oh god, I immediately just see the toilet that you can date. Oh no. Oh right, it's early August. Yes, don't scare me like that, Ren. I can't let the year end so quickly. I still need more games like Hookah Haze and like The Non-Existent of You and Me. Those were good. You know what? Maybe we'll do this one. I'm not gonna say the name, but maybe we'll do this. I have a feeling this game is gonna become a one playoff screen eventually. But we'll see. The writing is very silly. That's fine. Those are really nice games and they're like really silly and like kind of dumb. Okay, I think I know what I'm going to be playing this week, a few of them. There's a few different options. I gotta somehow be like not lazy and make like stream images for them though. That's the downside of playing indie games. Because I like making my little chibis, but I'm like, I'm lazy. I'm lazy, guys. Release the schedule. There's no schedule. There is no schedule until I know there's not gonna be a flare-up for a while. We have like stopped the schedule for a second. We used to have schedules. Those are gone. Yeah, okay, I think this is the one we're gonna do soon. Our little guy can't possibly be this lazy. I will be very productive. I'll be more productive than you think and less productive than you think. My goal is to satisfy standards. That's no bueno. I know it's not. I know it's not. There's a few different things I gotta do. But first things first. I play Marvel Rivals tonight. I really want to play Rivals right now. Uni was a lot of fun though. Okay. So here's the plan. There's a few different games we're gonna play. I don't think we have an Arknight event for a while. Let me double check. Exactly! And there's something I'm working on and I don't want to do it right now. I'm not gonna lie, I don't want to do it. I want to be lazy. I want to sleep. I think I'm just tired. Where's the Arknight's calendar? Predicted calendar. I don't remember where that tab is. We're in August? Exactly, I just arrived home. I can be lazy. Why can't I find it? Here we go. Does this one still work? Okay, contingency contract. When allergies or ashes, we've already done. See you soon. Have we done see you soon? I thought we already did see you soon. Yeah, that's Tunkia. Okay, so we have like at least a month of free from Arknights. Maybe 2? Because it's Icebreaker games in September? Do we have 2 months? Oh, I haven't played it properly either. I don't blame you. I need to do, that's what I need to do tonight. We do have a Babel rerun in October. It seems like we have like a little bit of a break. Oh, this is 2025. No wonder. I'm like, no, these we've all done. They stopped updating this. No wonder. Okay, okay, okay. I was like, all of these we've done. No, no, no. I was like wondering what was going on. I was trying to see when the next Arknights event was. And it's a story collection, which I don't think I'm gonna like read. And then we have Stronghold Alliance. When Allergies or Ashes rerun. The next one is People of People. So I think I still have a month off. I have a month off of Arknight, so we have a few different games we can do. That's what I was checking. I wanted to make sure we had that. And then it seems like we have a few different ones upcoming. Okay, okay, good. We're gonna have variety. Punch, you can't yell at me. I'm back to being variety. Oh no, Gonzo. When don't you? Yeah, really, when don't you? Okay, so I'm gonna end it here. I'm gonna go play Rivals or do something and then just like let my mind burn. It's like currently boiling. It's goop. My brain is goop. I am tired. I am sleepy. I am gonna try to be productive tonight, but we'll see what happens. As always, guys, don't forget to work out. Have a good sleep. Have a great morning. Gonzo, get your life in order. Good night, everyone. Bye-bye. Wee 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 wee. Yes, take your meds. I will take my meds. I've been good.
Good night, everyone. I'm dying now. Bye.